My name is Phang, and I was born in Laos. The city is Phang in Laos on November 3rd, 1969. And I have 4 brothers and 3 sisters, and I'm the oldest one in the family. When I was 7, my family started the destinations to Thailand because of May 1975 when the country falls into the communists. And my father was a soldier with the CIA, and he knew that it's not safe for the family to remain in Laos. So he tried to find a way to escape from our countries. And we remained in Laos for years after 1975. So my dad tried to find a way for us to escape. For a few months after years, then my dad was gone for a month or 2, and my son was wondering where he is. So after a couple months, my mom decided to, actually it's not a couple months, after a month after my dad was gone, then my mom told me and my brother and sister that we have to pack and leave to the farm. But the thing is that my dad was out hiding in the jungles. We don't know about my mom or where he is. So we were packing our stuff and going to the farm, but instead of going to the farm, we are on our way to look for my dad. And it took us almost 2 days to find my dad and the rest of the group. And we were there for a night, slept there for a night. Then we all make the destinations to escape Laos to Thailand. And all total together, we have about 50 families all together. And we have to walk almost a month to reach the Mekong River because of the crossing hills, going through hills, crossing rivers and mountain jungles and all those, who knows, that we have to go through. And after we walk for a long time, we out of food, we out of everything. And my little sister was crying. I got sick. I got really sick and coughed. And it was dark, and we are closest by the river, the Mekong River, and everybody got scared. So my fathers have to give me and my sisters opiate, where that could help us to be quiet. But after, I believe that they gave us a little bit too much, and we like a dead sleep. And we couldn't move, we couldn't cry, we couldn't talk, we couldn't cough anymore. It was too much opium. So my parents decided to separate from the group because other than that, probably me and my sister won't make it through the other side. We both might die. So my parents decided to separate from the group. And we left the group for the day, and lucky, we found a fruit tree by the rivers. But we were under the fruit trees, eating the fruit trees and drinking lots and lots of water for the day. Then during the dark, we crossed the river to the other side, and we found the rest of the group. Then we slept there for the night, and it took us all day the morning till dark to reach the Mekong River. And when we reached the Mekong River, we had to jump in there with 2 bamboo sticks on our arm and tie each other's waist and jump in there. And we either make it to the other side or who knows what's going to happen next. But we all jumped in there, and after swimming for a while, we lost my parents and my little sister and my brother, and it was me and my brother and my uncles left. And we made it to the other side. We never think of what happened to my parents, but after we got it to the other side, and we stayed there for like, I don't know for how long, but until morning. And I was shaking and numb and scared, and I couldn't move. So my uncle cannot carry me and my brother, both of us. So he carried my brother and leave me there. So he digging out holes and buried me on the sand, under the sand, and tell me to stay there and don't move. And he gotta go look for my parents. So after all morning, I was sitting there and crying and wondering where's everybody, because deep inside me, I was wondering, what about if my parents died in the Mekong River? And how do I supposed to live, or how do I supposed to do if my parents were gone? But lucky, I look around and my dad come toward me. My dad came to look for me. So he picked me up and took me to the rest of the group. And by lucky, my whole family made it there. And I saw my mom and my two brothers and my sister and my uncle. But all together with the 60 people, we had 60 people drowned and died. So we have 3 adults and 3 children, and one of the adults is my uncle. And only my auntie made it to Thailand, but my uncle died in the Mekong River. I was very sad, but I was very happy and thankful that my whole family made it to the other side. And we stayed there for a couple of days to process the paperwork, so the Thai government could send us to the refugee camp. And after there for a couple of days, then they sent us to the refugee camp, and we lived in the refugee camp for 2 years. And by living in the refugee camp, the condition there was very poor, and all the waters and everything was not clean. And by lucky, all the help is been arriving to the camp that we could make our decision to go to a different country. But luckily, my parents decided to come to the United States because we have an uncle who lived here in the United States that he would sponsor us. So by October 3rd, 1982, we arrived in America. As of today, I am unemployed with the Sacramento Mutual Housing as in a community organizer and a permanent and affordable housing for low and medium income families where they can live comfortably and able to afford their rents and raise their families. And that is one of my visions and my goals, to help my community. Also, I encourage all the youth to attend a school and earn your degrees and come back to help the community